Okay, this is a quick tutorial on Fisher-Paykel's bubble CPAP. What this is in regard to, we need to free up our mechanical ventilators possibly in this COVID-19 pandemic. And this is just in a super efficient way to apply CPAP with this Fisher-Paykel system. So what I'm going to try to do is just give you a quick rundown on what that looks like. Also increased training to our nurse partners. What we're preparing for, and hopefully we'll never get to, is that possibly, there might be a situation where you can't get to the nursery. And so your nurse partners will have to at least have an idea on how to set these things up, apply them, and whatnot. So let's look at the package. This is what it comes with. It comes with the water chamber right here. Comes with the tower with the pop-off and oxygen analyzer port. Comes with the dome, the inspiratory limb, and an expiratory limb is in there as well. This is a super easy setup. We're going to go right here. It's going to look pretty familiar. It looks pretty close to the heated high flow system. You have this tower driven by a gas source. In this instance, instead of the warmer, I'm just using a flow meter. And then, of course, the inspiratory limb right here. And right now, I have it hooked to an elbow. The one thing I wanted to show you here is this expiratory limb. Follows along, and it goes back to our chamber. And this chamber, this is pretty slick. You just fill this chamber up to this line right as soon as it starts to overflow into this overflow bin. Then you'll have enough water, and there's a funnel where we put the water in right there. And this is how you adjust the CPAP. So what I want to do is I'm going to get a good angle here so you can see this. So for instance, you can see the number 6. That means you're getting 6 centimeters of water pressure. Pull this up, hear it click. There's 5 centimeters of water pressure. Pull this up, hear it click. There's 4, and vice versa. In this case, you'll find a groove. That's 8. I don't know why it's out of focus there, but that's 8 centimeters of water pressure. So that's how you do that. If this water overflow gets full, this just slides out, and you can drain it, and it slides back in. As far as the interface, we're moving away from the ram cannula. What you're going to be using is a nasal prong. You can use the nasal prongs for 6 hours. I know this is cumbersome. For right now, we're going to use our Maquette system. That's what we've been familiar with. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. You guys all know the nasal prongs. Put the dome or the moon side down. So that will create some space for that upper lip. And then, of course, you got your Velcro here. And you do see it bubbling. That means you have a closed system and there are no leaks. That's what you want to see. That's how you determine that your patient is receiving PEEP or CPAP. One-handed, I'm going to grab this expiratory limb. Either side, of course. Then we're going to grab this inspiratory limb. Either side. There we go. Good to go. Let's see. And so your flow source, this is very important. So what is driving this whole system? So you got flow coming in on the dome, excuse me, the MR290, and it gets heated, it goes through the inspiratory limb to the interface, but the expiratory resistance is in the water chamber. So what drives this system? You need to have a flow rate of at least 6 to 8. So I got mine on 8 there. And so what you want to see, if you've got a decent seal, is bubbles. And that's extreme. You're not going to have bubbles like that, but it's going to tell you got a pretty good seal. Okay. That'll about do it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Take care.